Now the topic before us is understanding fiduciary money. Fiduciary money is not a paper currency or coins issued by government or central bank. We are living in India. We are having in our wallet coins or the currency notes such as 200 rupee currency note or 500 rupee currency note, or if we are living in USA, we may be having dollars in our pockets. So that currency notes or the coins which have been issued by the government or the central bank of the country are legal tender. That is, no person in that country in which they have been issued can refuse to accept the same in exchange of goods and services. If we are living in India, the other person, seller of the goods, cannot refuse to accept the payment in currency notes or the coins. If we are living in USA, the person or the seller may not refuse to accept the payment in dollars. Though at the same time, we may add that some legal tenders are of limited nature. That is, in India, coins are limited legal tender. That is, the coins may be used up to a certain amount only. We cannot, in India, we cannot purchase a car or jewelry with the help of coins. We will have to make the payment in currency notes or through internet banking, etc. So now we again come to the fiduciary money. Fiduciary money is not a paper currency or the coins which have been issued by the government or the central bank. In India, it means that fiduciary money is not a currency or the coins which have been issued by government of India or Reserve Bank of India. A person is not legally bound to accept the fiduciary money. It is accepted as a medium of exchange due to mutual trust of payer and pay. That is, if I want to make the payment, I want to purchase something, and if we make the payment through fiduciary money, it is accepted as a medium of exchange only because there is a mutual trust between the seller and the buyer, payer and the pay. It is a money, fiduciary money is a money that has value because of the trust that people have in the issuer. If the other seller trusts me, then it has value. If there is no trust between the two persons, seller and the buyer, seller does not trust the buyer that there may be some payment lying in his bank account, or the seller does not recognize or does not have any type of relation with the buyer, then he may refuse to accept the fiduciary money in return of goods and the services. This belief is based on the issuer's reputation and credibility, that is check. Check is an example of fiduciary money. Now we understand this concept of fiduciary money with the help of an example. This is the picture of a check. Here you already know that the person to whom the payment is made, his name is written here. Here the payment amount is mentioned, here the dates are mentioned, here the account number where you are having your bank is mentioned, and here you have to do the signatures. If you are making the payment, you are the buyer, you will sign here. So this is the check. Here the bank name is already printed on it, and there may be other things also mentioned on it. So when X purchases goods, say a television from Y, and gives a check to Y. The check is a crossed check. Crossed check means these two lines, which means that the payment should be made to the other person not by cash but in the bank account. It's only, that is, the payment should be credited in the bank account of the other person, and the payment should not be given in cash. If X person purchases the goods from Y, the other person must have a bank account. Y trusts Mr. X and believes that X is having that amount in his account. Y may deny, saying that he is not having a bank account. Suppose X purchases goods from Y, but Y is not having any bank account where he can deposit the check. So Y can refuse to accept the payment by check as he is not having bank account, or he does not trust X. Y may insist through bank draft. Pay may refuse fiduciary money. So check is a fiduciary money, and the seller or the payee may refuse to accept the payment by way of check, and check is a fiduciary money. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.